the reason I brought up Penn Jillette is he wrote an op-ed in the New York Times about his friend Bob Saget.
Look at you. You did your homework.
Yeah,
You
there you
printed
go.
shit out. I love
Yeah,
it.
being a good boy. And I wanted to read you an excerpt. So he
Ooh,
says
please.
about Bob Saget, this is Penn Jillette. We now consume much of our art in bite-sized chunks.
Yep.
Sometimes just second a video stripped of context, the message without the messenger. When my children watched little snippets of Bob and read some quotes, they couldn't know that Bob Saget didn't do transgressive comedy to be mean. He didn't even do it to shock. He did it to make people laugh, to test himself, and to let the audience test him and to form a connection with them. So R.I.P. Bob Saget. And about that connection, do you feel that connection when you go on stage with the audience, like a mutual level of trust, or is it more like you're saying and you're getting a reaction, but there's not like a back and forth energy there? How does that feel when you get on stage?
It's a good question. I'm worried we're boring the audience, but hey, you gotta press on.
Oh, they're hanging on with us.
Okay, that's all I needed.
Yeah.
But I think
You're killing.
All right. Well, I'm kind of getting to this place now where I'm having people come out to see me, which is new and fun and awesome. And they trust me. They'll meet you halfway. But I still do all these spots all over the city. I did 4 last night. I'm doing 4 tonight at different comedy clubs. And these are tourists. These are foreigners. These are, blue-collar people or finance people. They don't know who the fuck I am. So those people, you have to earn their trust. And you earn their trust by opening with some tried and true. And they go, okay, this guy's funny. We'll listen. And that's a hard part about comedy. But with Bob, we all know him. Problem with Bob Saget is he's on the Full House show. He's on America's Funniest Home Videos. He's America's dad. He's cute. He's clean. He's squeaky. He's buttoned up. And then he comes out talking about pedophilia for 20 minutes. So I think he scares the shit out of people. But I have a theory that dirty comics are the sweetest people. And these clean comics, Cosby, I think they got some shit hidden. I'm not saying all clean comics are scary, psycho, rapists, criminals, but I think they're hiding something. I think if you get it out on stage, audiences are so fucking stupid. If you get it out on stage, people go, he's talking about pedophilia. He must be a pedophile. It's like, are you fucking nuts, you soccer mom, Karen cunt? This guy is saying it. If he was actually a pedophile, he would never mention pedophilia. You know? So I think
they would be onto him. That wouldn't be a good move.
Yes, that'd be horrible. But he's getting his dirty. We all have fucked up thoughts. We do this thing where we, getting people in trouble or shame them or cancel it, whatever you want to call it. Like the person who's canceling you has never done anything wrong. They're perfect. They're morally superior. No, we're all fucked up. We're all animals. We're all twisted. Some people are just better at hiding it. Some people maybe haven't tweeted it or don't have a stand-up act where they talk about crazy shit. But yeah, he's had fucked up thoughts. They're funny. And the reason they're funny is because they're fucked up. So, yeah, pedophilia is horrific and crazy and all this shit. But he's trying to make light of it.
Yeah, it's like everyone has that baggage. Everyone has that emotional shit that they need to get out.
Yeah.
And then if you have someone that's super clean, whether they're a comedian or a construction worker or whatever, like people show up to work and then they put on this facade of a clean personality. And if you're never kind of getting shit in the back door of letting all that dirty stuff out of your mind and opening up the gasket every once in a while, then it's all pent up, and then you're dropping pills in ladies' drinks, or you're doing pedophilia, whatever.
Sure.
But yeah, it's I have the same feeling. If someone's too
squeaky,
too squeaky, too like performative, it's like
too perfect.
It's like you hear the niceness and the squeakiness in their voice, but then there's something behind this. It's almost like a deadness to them when they're like, I gotta keep this shit down, so I'm gonna keep this act going. It's like they're doing fucking stand-up all the time, but they're only letting the clean shit out.
And that's even scary because now they're building up this just pile of sin inside them, and they're gonna get it out somewhere. And it's going to be with a lady in an alleyway or whatever the fuck it is, or a kid in a playground or a van. But I do want to say, every comic now is like, everybody's offended and people get mad at me and try to censor me. It's like, all right, this is nothing new. This shit's been happening since the dawn of time. But what did change is now we're rewarding people for busting the guy or the gal. And that's where, like, now it's like currency to I caught that guy with his bad jokes or his inappropriate humor, problematic. So it used to just be like some crazy religious psycho was like, put Lenny Bruce in jail. He said cocksucker.
Yeah.
And now it's like, put Bob Saget, get him off the stage because he said a pedophile joke. Look at me, guys. I
Yeah.
hate pedophilia.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, I get it, but he hates it too. But you just want the clicks.